Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day this is for you. Welcome. It's me, Wingish Nibe, Mijeki Kwe, your friendly, freaky ass, sweetgrass water medicine woman. Also, Christiana Carr, Chris Carr, superstar. Oh, this beautiful divine being right here. Welcome, all you beautiful divine beings, right here too. How goes it with you? I cried yesterday. Yes, I'm sorry there was no... I did do a video yesterday. And I tried to record it directly to the YouTube. I figured maybe that would help cut it down. Well, it didn't work that way. And I lost the video. So I cried. It was a good one yesterday, too. So, it was birthdays. I was saying happy birthday to Deb, Aurora, Erasnu. It was her birthday yesterday. Beautiful, beautiful being that I learned the Golden Infinity Flow technique from. It's also my mother's birthday was yesterday. And lots of birthdays coming up in August. So happy birthday, everybody, in August. It's a hot one today. Very hot. So, free flowing Fridays. We're going into, supposed to be apparently a full moon this weekend, huh? Beautiful. Time for releasing. So I figure maybe we'll do some, we'll draw a Moon Woman card, but we'll also do our shamanic oracle here. Mystical shaman oracle. I love these cards. That's this one. This one. That's this one. We'll do these ones. Okay? That's what we're working on today. And the Moon Woman. And then we'll do the Moon Womans too. Okay? Those are the cards we'll work with today. This is a free flowing Friday. Hot, 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 fiery day. The children are supposed to be coming this weekend. I want to stay. Last weekend it is, you know. I found out, right? You can't use parental alienation doesn't work for the mothers. You know, this was something that was actually made up so abusive fathers could continue abusing their children. Apparently, I don't know, right? I was watching a professional video on that, but it says that if the mother uses that, then it doesn't work for the mother. But that's what's happening, because there was once a good relationship and now there isn't, and it had nothing to do with what I'm doing. Well, kind of, because somebody else is labeling the things that I do and what the things that I do means according to them, and not by me, right? Like lots of physical issues going on. There is autonomic epileptic episodes happening. So there is lots of neurological things happening. Things that are with my autonomic nervous system. So it's autonomic, automatic. I have no control over it. So what I do is I try to ease the stress as much as I can. But when others around you aren't listening, or your children are taught that, your mom's just lazy, your mom just uses things for an excuse, or worse yet, that your mom is borderline personality disorder and trying to educate your children, or that mom has pot psychosis. So to say those things to a child, or even anywhere the child can hear, right? Calling me delusional right in front of our children. How does that, right? Tell you I was delusional because I thought they were actually kind people. I actually thought that they would always do what was best for children. But they put their own selfishness first. And then they use the children in spiteful ways to try and teach lessons. Oh, don't tell me. I know. I've raised kids. I've had this already. I'm older than you, so I know better. So if you're going to tell me, well, let me teach you a lesson. Because although times have changed, I'm going to stick to this old way that I know doesn't work. That's more hurtful and causes more division than bringing together. And what is that? To divide a child from their mother? The longer they have from their mother, the more alienated they're becoming because they don't know their mother. Because they've had other people putting their opinions about who their mother is on them. It's dangerous. You can do that to any child. Children are so impressionable. Their brain, come on. If you're doing that to any child, you have a strong opinion about any child's parent, Keep it to yourself. You don't share that with the child. You don't share that anywhere that child can hear it, because then you're shaming that child. What's that child going to think? Because that's half of them. So yeah, well, then they're not going to want to be like their mother, right? Their mother is the most honest and kind person in their lives. Let me tell you for sure. Yes, it's just hard. Those people that are standing up, and then there's the ones that people are listening to them when they're doing the worst possible things they can do for a child. They're not doing anything. Those children are doing way worse than they were. We have one on the autism spectrum. He was in the personal health improvement team. I was at the hospital because he was mildly obese back then. And now, because they're allowed to just eat whatever junk food and just sit down in their rooms, and the excuse is made, that it's summer, that they can just sleep in and all that. But this was happening even while school. There's no routines. There's no structure with the other parent. Because there was structure with mom, that was, mom's, harsh and whatever. Well, isn't there structure? Don't all mothers make rules for their children? Anyways, let's get moving on here. It's hard. I'm trying to detach from that, not feel feelings, but it's hard. Your children ignore you. Silent treatments, or one's like, don't talk. And then the other one starts laughing because they think it's so funny when you're disrespectful to mom. This is what you do. And then they're rewarded for that. They can get around mom. Instead of the adults going, well, why won't your mom have that? Well, why did your mom take your game? I don't know. I did nothing. Well, I'm sure there was something, because your mom wouldn't just take it for no reason. Right? Are these adults, talking to the kids like that? Or going, yeah, you poor thing. Yeah, your mother is so strict. Don't worry. I know. I've had the same problems with your mother. And then trying to project their issues, which they say, I don't listen, but nobody's talking to me. Or that I argue, and if you say something that I don't agree with, well, when it comes to my body, and I've been talking to the doctors, and I've had diagnosis, and you're trying to tell me, oh, no, your doctor don't know what they're talking about, because this is your problem. There ain't nothing physical. It's all in your head. But yeah, in my brain. It's in my brain. It's not about my thought processes. Of course, it affects the thought process. How quickly and whatever. Anyways, let's get moving on. Calling in all of our energies from the east. Path of illumination and clarity. Place of fire. Place of man. Calling back all of our energies from the south, the childhood, the waters, the emotions. Place of childhood and innocence. Calling back all of our energies from the west, the earth, the physical, place of woman, and introspection. Calling back all of our energies from the north, the air, the mental, the wisdom years. We walk our red road, this earth walk, goes from the south, and that's my totem in the south, the crow, right? Following those spiritual laws. And we are run by those, like those innocence as children. We're still connected to that source until we're getting up there in those wisdom years. And then the adults tell us, oh, no, that's not true. No, don't listen to your insides. Listen outside. And then the laws, when we start shutting down, what happens then to this baby, right? We start feeling ashamed. Enter in fear instead of love, right? What is that? The seer. As we got up into those wisdom years, then we can see, we can look back. And we can reflect on and see, where did those patterns come from? Where did we pick up? Where did we start continuing cycles? Where did we start taking over that outside critic's voice and turn it into our inside critic? East to west is the blue road of spirit. East to west, the hunter. Seek and you shall find. Now the hunters, what did they do? They just went hunting for just what they needed. It wasn't for sport. It wasn't a game. It wasn't about, having power over animals or the godlike complex that they could take a life. Because they did not take a life without that gratitude, without giving something in return. They honored and respected. Right? The hunter honored their prey as well. And we might look at that maybe as creator. Creator's not a hunter. Creator's not hunting us. It's always there. We're the hunters. And are we respecting our prey? Are we honoring that? Because it doesn't mean they're less or weaker. What is that for you? Woo. East to west is the blue road of spirit. The luminous warrior. So we do those deep dives inside, then we start to light up this beautiful little being in here that deserve peace. We all deserve peace and love and acceptance, and it's all there for us. We separate ourselves from it because we're expecting it from the outside, but it's always there within. And if we give it to ourselves and give it to others, it's going to come back to us. Of course, there's going to be some always that aren't going to, but we can take that personally or not. That's their journey. Up, low, and within. Right, we're going to spread these out. That's what we're going to do. What do we got? Or should we just do the one card to look over into the weekend? Should I wait for something to jump out? No, I've already got them spread. I already spread them here, so this is what we're going to do. Ooh. May. Whoopsies. It's falling down. I don't want to look at it with you, but then guess what it is? Hey, there we go. We're going to look at it. That's that overall, that luminous warrior, how to become that. Okay? Finding that within ourselves. Deep dives and reflections, so we'll see that within ourselves. Okay, there's our deep dive and reflection right there. Oh, the staff. Ooh. And then the action we take with that. Where's our action for the weekend? Help us learning this lesson. Get into the medicine wheel. What's your teachings around the medicine wheel? Do you know about the medicine wheel? About the bringing that balance to all? Beginning within. Finding that within yourself. There's a natural split right there. Finding that within yourself, eagle is with us. Here's that eagle. Eagle, yes, thank you, eagle, for sharing your medicines with us. That wisdom of flying high. Higher than all of them. The staff, the eagle. And what's over her? Ooh, soul retrieval. This is what we need to do. We're going to put this over this side. How about that? Hey. Ow. Excuse. Ow. Squeeze me. Baking powder? Okay. So we had those up there. Right, look at that. That luminous warrior. We'll read that out. Right, we're looking at that staff. What does it serve us? Like Moses had a staff, right? In the water. Found those shamans, those mystical shamans and stuff. They carry their staffs. What is that? We are all these staffs, so too. Our spine is looked at as the staff that channels those energies. Someone say Kundalini spirit or whatever. Yes, Kundalini energy. And within. Okay. One moon card or a moon card for each one of those. Let's do that. 3. Luminous warrior. Luminous warrior. Doing the luminous warrior. Oh, that one's going to be it. Right there. Ooh, that's a new moon. Or is that a lunar eclipse energy? Put that back there. It's a number 2 on that one. Ooh, okay. And then the staff, which is the moon energy with that staff. Looking at reflections inside. Going deep with the divine. Okay, that flipped, but this is the one that was stuck. Here's a twofer. Oh, beautiful. To go with that, the staff. Put this staff down here. Put that down there. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, one more with the medicine wheel. Oh, that medicine. There it is. Medicine wheel. There we go. How about that? There we go. Ooh. 6. Okay. There we go. How's about that? So, let's bring this up to the front so we can now one by one look at these cards. The Luminous Warrior with the new moon energy. Woohoo. 32. Oh, that's just beautiful too. Above and belows for these. Her. That's okay. It's okay. We'll look at those after. So let's look at 32. The Luminous Warrior. The Luminous Warrior. The essence. The Luminous Warrior has no enemies in this world or the next. He is impeccable in word and deed. He focuses on his light rather than on what hides in the dark. Since he casts no shadow, he is as radiant as the sun and can transform his most terrible enemy into his ally. His power comes not from the sword, but from speaking his truth at all costs. If you look at sword, you take that S and put it on the end, it's words. Words are mightier than a fist. Speak it into being. What is that? The invitation. The Luminous Warrior reminds you it is important to focus on your power, wisdom, and beauty. Not the outside beauty, right? We're cultivating that beauty in that heart. Do not be seduced by what seems wrong with you or the world. Remember that intention follows attention. Intention follows attention. So focus on your positive traits. Feed your light with more light until you feel truly empowered. Then there will be little need for action as you resolve all situations from within. The medicine. Are you being tempted by your emotions to follow your lower instincts? Are you being invited to enter into a quarrel with someone? Put your sword away. This is not the time for battle. Your enemy is not who you think it is. Do not act from a place of anger that will damage your relationships and hurt the ones you care for. Find the truth hiding in your heart that will affirm your instinct for peace rather than for war. I don't want to fight. I do want my children back. There was no need for them to be taken. Woo! I got caught up, and then I'm not fighting, but, it doesn't matter. Still gives the impression. Still called a custody battle. I'm not battling. I never was. Never, never, never. Tried to deal with it all without doing that. Many times I could have. And if I listened before, no, because I'm trusting people. Giving them the benefit of the doubt. That's where I was delusional, believed I could trust those people. So they are right. I am delusional. But that comes from a lot of gaslighting. So those ones that keep trying to prove to everybody that you're crazy are probably the ones doing the stuff to drive you crazy. Because that is. You can. It's human psyches. We're all susceptible to that. I am a human too. So you get picked at, nitpicked, and told you're wrong and all that. That's not what you think. That's not how you feel. I know better. Doctors don't know anything. You need to listen to me and nobody else. Whew! Ha! So there. That luminous. It's hard to have that peace in my home when others are not allowing that or coming in and disrupting the peace. When things are going fine without them. But they don't want it to go fine without them because they want it to be, oh, I wouldn't be able to survive without you. Excuse me. Do you do that? Do you have those feelings for others that you think people are so dependent on you, they wouldn't be able to survive without you? And then do you get resentful of that? What are you doing for yourself? How do you give that care to yourself? Because we must begin within and then share that without, because we cannot give anything that we do not have. So we don't have that love for ourselves. How can we give love to another? Because then we don't have love. Because it all begins within. And it comes from within. And it shines without fear. So, black moon. Imperceptible. This card represents the missing moon. The side of the moon that is invisible. Somber. The dark side of the moon. This is the side that does not point to planet Earth, but rather is directed away from it. It represents death, emptiness, magic. The darkness is the place, the home, and the origin of all things that have yet to form and shape. It is what is missing in action. It's the silent power of magic. The house of dreams, the pure potential of rebirth. It is the 13th moon, the imperceptible, the hidden. Have you hidden your luminous warrior deep inside of you? Ooh, look at that, okay? We all have that. Look at that light coming in and just shining over my shoulder there. It wants to come in and show you. It's there for everyone. Everyone, no exceptions. You shine that light bright. We're all going through these times of darkness, but hey, that's when, right? You've been planted, right? You're about to bloom into that full light, luminosity of who you are. What is that? That's what we all are. Part of this great oneness divine. We all belong here. No exceptions. And then we look at the staff, and I open right up to it. The staff is, so the essence of it, the staff is a symbol of authority. Proper authority we want to listen to and be guided by. It holds the power to temper extremes. The staff helps you find the right course of action. This one is my staff. It was carved by a beautiful, beautiful man. I got to meet him while he was on this earth walk. It's beautiful. I'm still connected to his family. He carved all my totems into it. And my favorite is he put a little foot on the bottom. And his name was Ken Desmoulin. Interesting. But I love that. Look at that little footprint. So I leave a little footprint everywhere I go. And I got this from BC. This thing has been traveling with me for quite some time now. So the staff helps you find the right course of action, the way of the middle, and aids you to maintain your balance after you begin walking in that direction. Moses carried a serpent staff through the desert, and with it could summon the power of nature to heal or call plagues. The staff reminds you of the impermanence of things and that your authority must come from your deep longing to serve. Not to be served, to serve, to be of service, of love for all. The invitation. You know how to flow easily between polarities. how to weigh all possibilities and instinctively select the right path. Trust your inner wisdom and take the first step on a journey that your heart has already embarked on. Use the power of the staff to unite what appears to be divided, to find the delicate balance between will and surrender. The medicine. You are caught in the delicate balance between opposing forces, between masculine and feminine, between action and non-action. Use this to your advantage, as there can be no day without night, no low without high, and no wrong without right. This is the time to take corrective action, beginning with your beliefs about what needs to be fixed or repaired. Let destiny take its course, nudging it slightly along. Nudging it slightly along is not hammering it in. So let's look at that. And then what's going with that staff? 20 of 4. Oh, those both make a 6. 5 and 1 equals 6, and 2 and 4 equals 6. Right? And then we had a 6 over here. 2 into the material. Too focused on material. We need to focus on the within. So, this year, you are the round earth witch. You are the round earth witch. The secret of the darkness. The sound of your heart beating will uncover the secret. The earth will magnetize and connect you. Will ground you to your body. She will teach you how to plant seeds, she'll teach you how to plant seeds, will teach you to grow roots, how to birth spirit into matter, and how to become fertile. From heavy, grow lighter. How to travel to her heart center, and how to walk upon her ground with modesty and humbleness. Oh, Mother Earth. This is what we need to connect. We're all connecting to that woman energy, not in a bad way, not as that evil, but we're seeing that beauty of it all, that we are all part of that. We all come to this, we'll all go back to that. But this is not all we are. We are that spirit as well. We are the spirit as well. Here's our top and bottoms over here. I'm going to put these up over here. Okay, okay. That goes with these. Over here. Over here. It's over here. Gonna put it all over here. Over here, my dear. The top is the white buffalo woman. It's 18. Okay, whatever. Okay. Stop messing. Let's get on with it. We're going to the medicine wheel. And oh, that's the children, isn't it? The innocence, the playfulness. Okay. 35. Here we go. The essence. The medicine wheel is a sacred hoop with 4 cardinal directions, well marked. It represents the cycle of life, the cycles of nature, and the circular pattern of our cosmos. It has been used for millennia in indigenous cultures to bring harmony and well-being to the village. Its directions symbolize 4 steps the shaman takes to become a person of power and wisdom. The invitation. To manifest clear blue skies in your life, it is important to take a look at certain aspects of your being. Enter the medicine wheel from the south and reflect on how you're still clinging to events from the past. Continue to the west and notice what relationships are toxic and drain your energy. Step into the north and ask yourself, do I know my passion and show it? End at the east direction, visualizing how you want to live the next chapter of your life. It is up to you how much time you spend in each direction. Minutes, days, months, or months, right? It's up to you how much time you spend in each direction, minutes, days, or months. But when you are done, make sure you step outside the wheel and contemplate your journey. The medicine. You must not postpone your healing journey any longer. It can be difficult to start, but you must find the inner strength and step into the medicine wheel, or you may lose your opportunity. There are many ways and many paths. Choose the one that resonates most with you. There are many ways and many paths. Choose the one that resonates most with you. Once you have found it, the only mistake you can make is not to follow it. Go boldly. Boldly go, traverse that inner world. Number 6 over here to go with that. That's the child. The direction is the south, right? We're entering through the south of this. The element is the fire, the sacral, sexual of the womb. Porcupine or coyote is the animal. The color is red. The moon is crescent moon. And the qualities are innocence, curiosity, learning, and playfulness. Childhood is a time of exploration, curiosity, learning, playfulness, naughtiness, and the desire for discovery in the given space. It is a time of nourishment and learning from one's parents and natural surroundings. And when all channels are open, the child is imagination and innocence and the belief that anything is possible. Freedom. The child possesses endless potential within her and the great power of fire. The child is the daughter of culture itself. She is the Amazon girl, the wild tree climber. Love that. Beautiful. That's what we need to look at. That's the actions we're taking on. Go out there and play. Play, wild child. Go get into that dirt. Let her be free. Let her be free. Let her be. All right, let's look at what these guys are saying over her. Because that goes with this over her. Okay. I went the eagle. It's the top and bottom. Oh, and crow's under eagle too. There's the top and bottoms. Right, and that's the same with this. Goes over her. Oopsies. That's it for the eagle. That goes with eagle. And this one goes with that one. Over here. Okay, whatever. Read the eagle. 60. 60. The essence. Eagle comes from the east, the place of the rising sun, of new beginnings. She soars high in the sky, sees the smallest detail with clarity without losing track of the bigger picture, and nests in the high mountains. For eagle, there are no obstacles, only opportunities. She calls you to ascend, to acquire perspective, so that you can fly wing to wing with great spirit. The invitation. Have you become trapped in your daily routine and feel you do not know where to go and what to do next? Have you lost your sense of purpose? Eagle invites you to take a deep breath and spread your wings. When was the last time you opened them? Eagle reminds you that your spirit was born to soar to the heavens. As you contemplate choices, ask yourself, do I want to live in a chicken coop, sheltered from life, counting the regular feedings? Or do I want to soar like an eagle? If your answer is the latter, then you must accept eagle's invitation and embrace the courage that will help you choose freedom. Choose freedom. The medicine. It is time to see through the eyes of eagle. Let your vision of the whole and of its parts become laser-like, and set your priorities straight. What did you come to do in this life? Did you come to climb up the ladder of financial or social success? did you come to become a better person, to heal your heart, and to realize your essential self? What is your divine mission here on earth? No more excuses. Of course, you do not have enough time, enough money, or enough sleep. Yet the time is now to fly to your chosen purpose. If you postpone it, you are betraying yourself. Look through the eyes of eagle and consider every obstacle as an opportunity. That's upside down, excuse me. Every obstacle as an opportunity. Where you set your intentions is where you'll end up. Free yourself and live your highest destiny. Fly. Fly, little birdies. And 11. 11 on that one. 11 to go with the eagle. The 3 lunar initiations. Waxing moon, first, third. The archetypes is the child or maiden. The direction is the east and the south. Element, air and fire. The animal is eagle, porcupine, and coyote. The chakra is the thought constellations or the sexual or solar plexus. So the 3 lunar initiations, waxing first, third. The stage of the waxing moon is parallel to the span of childhood prior to the receiving of the first menstrual period. It is the first third of the lunar moon. It lasts from the first day of the menstrual period, new moon, until the 11th day. The first day of the full moon stage starts 3 days before the moon is completely full. The stage of the waxing moon is a time of creativity and of new beginnings, a time for outwardly diverted activities, a time of empowerment and growth. Like that of the waxing moon's aura, the energy of the new moon is strong and often fickle and unsteady. But it stabilizes as it turns into a source of increasing power as the month moves into the full moon. And aren't we moving? This would be, if it's supposed to be on Sunday, we're almost 3 days before the full moon. How's about that? Look at that. It's beautiful. And it stands for the moon too. Wow, eagle. Isn't that beautiful? Put an eagle back here while we look at soul retrieval. And, oops, buffalo calf woman there. That's the buffalo woman. White buffalo woman. Okay, so here we go. The soul retrieval is a 49. A number 49 there. Okay. Soul retrieval. The essence. Soul retrieval is a practice that helps you recover a part of yourself. Your energy, your enthusiasm, your innocence that you have lost. At first, we'll use soul retrieval to recover from our hurts and heal our childhood wounds. Later, we learn to journey to recover our original nature. The self that never left the Garden of Eden, who still speaks to the rivers, to the trees, to God. When we return to Eden, we are whole again. The invitation. You are no longer fragmented. You are one with creation. You have healed the cause of the pain you feel, so you do not need to dwell on it any longer. Really, it's true. If you are still hovering an old wound, find a new flight path. If you're still hovering over an old room, if you're still hovering over an old wound, find a new flight path. Don't be distracted with the little stuff you've already mastered. Go for the big one. The journey back to Eden, to paradise, whatever that's for you. The medicine. When did you compromise what you truly believed in to be loved or accepted by someone? We've all done it. When did you do it? When did you compromise what you truly believed in to be loved or accepted by someone? Think back over your life and find the time or times when this happened. Vow never to compromise your integrity again. What you have agreed to in the name of love, what have you agreed to in the name of love that you know is deeply wrong? What have you agreed to in the name of love that you know is deeply wrong? Make it right this instant. Don't let it go anymore, especially when it has to do with kids. Oh, that's the first time it came up, the processing. So I hope this one works. We're at 40:25 and I'm almost done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 18, 18, 18. Chanupa, sacred a prayer pipe. Breathing in the peace pipe. Obsidian stone, black as moon's womb. Oak tree pipe stem, like the light rays of grandfather's sun up above. Tobacco plant full of intention. Heart full of prayer, weaving words, making poetry. Pure and holy smoke shall rise up to the vast sky beyond the stars, onto the wings of Great Spirit. Who will hear our prayers and carry those of our brothers and sisters? Walking in soft moccasins, I bear upon my feet, upon the face of the earth, the sacred prayer pipe in my hands. Here we go. Those prayers for peace. We can all do it, but then we must live it too. It's not just praying for it. It is then living it. Living it. Fully, holy, and true. Okay, move this closer to the staff one here. The staff. With that lady there. And then this one. The buffalo woman's over here. Over here, my dears. Over here. That's what we'll do. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful beings. Have a wonderful, blessed day and week. Biggest heart hugs ever. Thank you for being you. Shine your light through in everything you do, because you know what, this world really needs you. What a beautiful reading to go off into the weekend or whenever you're watching this. Beautiful. Get those pieces of your soul. Connect. Be whole. You beautiful, beautiful being. Luminous warriors. Love yous. Empower, not overpower. And if you're not going to be you, fully, holy, and true, the world's going to miss out on that gift that is you. Love you, beautiful.